press conference for this British blockbuster, one of the most anticipated rematches in British boxing. Troy Williamson and Callum Simpson with an absolutely jam-packed undercard as well. I think we can all agree the last time these two met in December, it was a bit of a shock for everyone, not just because of the result, but because of how good the fight actually was. Then with the undercard this time, we're adding legacy and names and pressure in debutantes, hoping to make a real big splash. And then of course we've got hard-hitting prospects as well who are looking to up their levels and really set the stage for their career. This is also marking the start of something very, very special. The first event between Boxer and Dazn in their partnership, which leads to perfect timing. I'm going to hand over right now to CEO and founder of Boxer, Mr. Ben Shalom.
Thank you. Before we begin today, I'd just like to take a moment to send our thoughts and prayers to Raven Chapman and Lee Reeds. The entire boxing community is behind you, thinking about you, absolute warriors. Yeah, this is a very special day. The first big show between Boxer and Dazn, and it is enormous. I think when we made this fight in December, it was a big fight, but we didn't expect the atmosphere, we didn't expect the numbers, we didn't expect the interest, and we didn't expect the fight that we got, and what a fight that we got. Since then, the rivalry is built and built and built, and there is no bigger fight with bigger stakes than this on Saturday night. It's obviously for all the belts, but what is on the line is fighters' careers. I believe the winner goes on to fight for a world title in the next 6 months. It's absolutely enormous. It's a sold-out arena. Again, on Saturday night, it's going to be bigger than last time, and what a way to start the Dazn partnership. It's a pleasure to be here and the start of something very, very special.
Thank you very much, Ben. Before we get to the main event, we are going to speak to all the fighters on the undercard, and what a way for me personally to start my first ever press conference by getting to say the words, someone's O has got to go. I've always wanted to say that, so I'm absolutely buzzing. Two undefeated prospects in Super Mario Silva, taking on Tyler Christopher. Mario, I'm going to come to you first. It's been over a year since you've been in the ring. What a way to step back in on a huge card with an undefeated opponent. How are you feeling about the whole event?
I'm feeling absolutely amazing about this. It's an amazing opportunity. Thank you for my management team, Nova Sport, Napa Maria, Chris Eubank Jr. for making this happen. Thank you to Boxer and Dazn for allowing me to have this opportunity to showcase my skills, to showcase who I am as a fighter, and that the talent's back home in Manchester, and we're bringing old school boxing back.
Most fighters, especially prospects, when they've been out of the ring for over a year, they take a step back in. It might be a little bit of a tune-up fight, a slightly easier matchup. You're jumping straight back in with a 12-0 southpaw, which is by any means not an easy fight to walk back into. Why did this feel like the right fight for you now?
Every fight is a hard fight. If you go into a fight thinking it's easy, it's not a real fight. Every fight is a hard fight. What this is my opponent is very credible. He's got to 12-0 because he's skilled, he's talented, he's got ability. So it's going to be a great fight. Every fight is tough. This is going to showcase how great I am, and that every step that I take is gracious, and every step is getting closer to destiny. That's already there written for me.
When you say destiny, Mario, what does destiny look like for you? Obviously you have this fight on Saturday, you don't want to look past that, but what's the goal? What's the dream?
The goal is to have everybody screaming, D4G, you heard? I need destined for greatness. Everybody's destined for greatness. They just need one person to kick it off.
There we go. All right, so Tyler Christopher, we've heard from your opponent there. You said that you were born to be televised. This is why you're in the UK. Sink or swim, this is your moment. How do you see Saturday night going?
Saturday night, I'll be putting on a great performance. That England and British boxing knew who Mike Tyler is. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. Well, I start calling him Mike Tyler Christopher, not Tyler Christopher. I don't really like that name.
Mike Tyler Christopher it is. Don't worry, you won't have another fight before Saturday, mate. Mike Tyler Christopher it is. Do you think you're going to be able to present challenges for Mario that he hasn't seen?
Absolutely. Silva, he makes a lot of mistakes. He's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong, he's a good boxer, but he makes a lot of mistakes, and on Saturday, we're going to make him pay.
Mario, one question I wanted to ask. I feel like there's a lot of pressure these days on protecting that O. When you're both undefeated, I feel like the pressure's kind of equal. Obviously, Mike, Tyler, Christopher over there, he's feeling confident, he's got his goals, you spoke about your destiny, but it's been a long time for you out of the ring. Who do you think the pressure's more on coming towards Saturday night?
Pressure makes diamonds. There's nothing wrong with pressure. Having pressure just means that the performance is going to be high level. So this whole thing about pressure, who's the pressure on? I want the pressure to be on me because that's going to make me perform. That's going to make me outshine. And everyone wants to keep going on about me being out the ring for a year. And life's going to life in it. Life's going to keep life in. So things happen. I had a hand injury, had a year out. But during that year, I've studied the grassroots of boxing so much. I've been able to implement new things into my game plan, add in more sweet science of boxing. So allow the pressure to be on me. Bring the pressure. I'm a diamond, baby.
He's a diamond. Well, best of luck to both Super Mario Silva and Chris and Mike Tyler Christopher. 8 rounds of middleweight action, but after that, we move up the card to a debut I think we're all very, very much looking forward to. Not just pressure through the confidence and the statements that he's made, but pressure in the fact that his very surname has legacy attached to it. James Dean Fury makes his debut in a 6-round super middleweight bout. James, welcome. This is your first press conference, your first fight week with a huge promotion like Boxer on a platform like Dazn. How excited are you feeling about now?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to thank the man beside me, my uncle Peter Fury, Boxer, Ben Shalom, manager Nick Hennessy for making this all possible. Without them, I wouldn't be here, and I'm very grateful. But yeah, you know, I'm very excited for Saturday night, and I just can't wait to get in there and just showcase my skills and give everybody a glance of what I can actually do. You know, it's a dream come true to be sat here and making my journey on Saturday night to great things.
We've seen what you've done in the amateurs, all the accolades you've collected, the national honours that you've won, but why does it feel like now's the right time to turn professional? I mean, you're still so young, only 20 years old, why is it the right time now?
Well, you know, I've had all the amateur experience I need to have. You know, I've been around this job all my life. This is nothing new to me. I've seen all the press conferences, been in the behind the scenes in the dressing rooms and stuff like that. You know, nothing's new to me, and I'm 20 years old, done what I need to do in the amateurs, and here I am. I'm ready to start my journey Saturday night and show everybody what I can actually do.
I quote you, James, you said, I'm going to be the best to ever come out of Great Britain. I know your surname's Fury, but where does that confidence come from? Why do you have so much self-belief?
Well, you know, look, if you don't believe it, you won't achieve it, will you? So, you know, it's all right not believing in yourself. You're never going to achieve anything if not. You know, so I've been around everything. I've been around all my family, and like you say, no one can show me or tell me anything anymore. You know, I'm here now and I'm ready to make a pro debut, and I'm ready to shine.
Well, you
ready
don't
to
just
shine
bring,
properly as well.
you don't just bring the surname Fury, you also bring your uncle Peter Fury in terms of a trainer. Peter, we're going to come to you here. Of course, we know that James is very, very talented. We've seen what he can do as an amateur. Why do you think this is the right time for him to take this step into the professional ranks?
Well, Saturday night we'll see, because he is a phenomenal young talent. I'm really excited. He's been with me now since he was 13 years of age. He's done well in the amateurs. He's always been in the pro rings. He's sparring professional men in the 20s when he was 14 and 15. So he's an exceptional talent. He's learned a hell of a lot, and yeah, I'm looking forward to his journey. It's going to be spectacular, and he brings something different to the table. He's not just a double jab on tour. You'll see something special on Saturday for his debut.
You've trained so many fighters, Peter, world champions. You're as experienced as anyone can literally be in the boxing game. What are some of the attributes you see in James that really makes him that special?
A lot of stuff. I see distance, relaxed under pressure, slipping, responding, catching, responding, you name it. You know, look, all this is for me, for him, is being relaxed, getting used to doing it under the lights in the pro game. And it's all about mentality. Skill's already there. So as he fights and as he's doing his thing, we'll see, we'll see some good stuff from him. But I'm looking forward to a relaxed, skill display, not loading up, not looking for KOs, doing his job properly, and if it's going to come, it's going to come. But the main thing is to relax and enjoy it and show his skill set. He's got power as well, so we're in for a real treat with him.
James, obviously, with the surname Fury, there's going to be expectations, there's going to be pressure. Is that the sort of thing, even throughout the amateurs, you found you've had to kind of carry and you've taken it into the ring with you, or once you step through the ropes, it's just you in there and you show what you can do?
Yeah, look, you know, it's rather with the surname or not, you know, I don't really do pressure, to be fair, because we're all human beings. We've all got 2 arms, 2 legs. You know, put the work in, do a job properly, and you'll get it done. You know, so that's the way I've always looked at it. So yeah, look, all we can do is put our best foot forward and do what we can do. You know, I've been around this all my life, so I know what I can do, and I'm very confident I'll do it.
Finally, before we wrap up with you, James, any fans that you already have and any prospective fans that could be watching on Saturday night, what can they expect to see and what do you want to say to them?
A good, enjoyable performance. You know, whoever's watching will enjoy it, and yeah, like you say, just watch Saturday and see.
James Dean Fury, everyone, thank you very much. I hope that confidence is well placed. We're very excited to see you make that debut, but for now, someone else making a return to the ring. 8 rounds at super welterweight with also pressure on his shoulders thanks to the family name. We have Dazn taking on Jack Martin. Hassan, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations on signing that long-term extension with Boxer. The career has obviously been a little bit stop-started, there's been issues, there's been great times and not so great times. Why is this next chapter so important?
First thing first, I would say thank you to Ben Shalom, Dazn, Boxer, Baz, Adam, my dad, and Chris Glover. Yeah, the next part of the chapter is going to be exciting for me. You know, now I'm signed with Ben in a couple of years now, so I've got fight schedules and I'm just looking up to go up the ranks slowly and steady. And yeah, I've been out for like a couple of years ago, but I believe that it's part of God's plan.
Obviously, people were going to naturally compare you to your brother Adam. You know, debuted at a similar time, both with Boxer. We've seen the incredible things Adam's done, and we know that you've been nothing but supportive and been there every step of the way. But it's now Hassan's time to really step out and, you know, make a mark on the boxing scene.
Adam is a superstar. He's born natural fighter. I had to, you know, work my arse off to get to today, and this camp, last camp, I had Adam with me training alongside each other. So what he does in his camp is similar to what I do in my camp. So it's slightly different, but it's just now showcase my skill on Saturday night. You know, I've got a good opponent and an experienced opponent as well. I believe that he's going to bring the best out of me. And every time I fight someone, or if I step up and fight, I'll perform great.
What do you feel like we can expect to see on Saturday? We know you've got power in that backhand. Sometimes we haven't always had the chance to see it, but like you said, this is a real step up for you as well in Jack Martin. So what do you think we can expect to see?
Jack likes to come forward and fight. I like to come forward and fight as well. So it's going to be an electrifying night. I don't like to give predictions, but just stay tuned on Saturday night.
Jack, welcome along, sir. How are you feeling for Saturday? Obviously, you've won domestic honours. You've got experience that Hassan doesn't. Do you feel like that's going to be the key to your victory on Saturday night?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've come up the hard way, the nitty-gritty way, you know what I mean? The small ball shows, the Southern area titles, the hard 10-round fights. I feel like a big difference in there for me Saturday.
When you're here now, moments like this, like you said, you come up the hard way, the small ball shows. This is the next level, right? You're fighting in an arena. You've got a fight week like this. The room's filled with press and fans. Do you feel like you're potentially being overlooked by Hassan, maybe, you know, the boxing public, because, you know, he carries the Dazn name, he has been signed to a big promotion since his debut, or do you think people know that Hassan is in for a real fight?
Not at all, really. I don't feel the pressure of it, really. For me, I feel like I was born to do this. I like these shows, the press conferences and stuff like that. I feel like it's made for me. I really enjoy them. So I don't think I'm getting overlooked. Obviously, it's the way it is. The people signed to the promotions, all that. They're going to look at you like you're a stepping stone, but that's what I'm not here for on Saturday night.
Right, Hassan Dazn, Jack Martin, both of you, best of luck. We move on next to a 10-round WBA Continental Light Heavyweight title bout between Gradus Krause and Sean Hemphill. Now, Gradus, I just want to chuck it out there straight away, mate. I'm a big fan of the ring walks with you and your daughter. This is obviously a step up for you in terms of opponent as well. What's happening here for you? Are we gonna see something special on the ring walk?
Yes, I come always with a special ring walk, and my daughter is also here, so yeah, you can expect a nice ring walk again.
We're really excited to see it, right, as we really are. Now, obviously, 11 fights, 11 wins. Every single opponent you've faced has hit the canvas. So when you step through the ropes, in your head, is it a case of, look, I'm expecting to get the knockout here, or is it just something that comes naturally?
No, it is naturally. For sure, every fighter hopes for a knockout, but I do my thing, and the most important thing is win. So I go for the win, and I will see what's if the knockout is coming or not.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, your opponent in Sean Hemphill, he is a real step up. He's fought at that world level, you know, whether it just be sparring as well. He shared the ring with world level and legends out there. Do you think that the power and the experience at the moment is enough to take this step up and really put on a show, or do you think this is going to be a difficult bout?
Yeah, what I say, if I land a clean shot, I think so, but I have power, but I think everybody's serious also in, and yeah, what I say, I will see what's happened Saturday, so I do my best, and I have trained really hard, and yeah, we will see.
We'll see. Sean, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here. Shout out to Boxer, shout out to Dazn, putting this event together. Shout out to my team, Times Square Boxing. We in the building, let's do it.
We've seen you come over to the UK a couple of times before. Obviously, you beat Mark Jeffers on a boxer show as well. We've got a prospect here, heavy-handed, but obviously you fought at a much higher level and had that experience there. What one do you think is going to win out on Saturday night?
You asking me who I think gonna win Saturday night?
No, out of those attributes, why is the experience going to be the thing that
I
makes you win?
mean, you know, experience is good, power is good, IQ is good, all that is good. So it comes up to who really wants it at the end of the day. That's what I believe, and I really want it. I want to be victorious. You know, that's why I'm here again.
If you are victorious, like you said, you know, we've seen you share the ring with Williamson. Unfortunately, obviously came up short there at world level, but is that the plan, to beat someone like Gradus, and then you get that momentum here in the UK too, and to push on to bigger and better things?
Of course, why not? I want to take advantage of every opportunity I get and learn from my past mistakes.
Ben, you said before that you see Gradus as a potential pay-per-view star here in the UK. What is it about him that makes you say that?
Every time he fights, it's box office. Every time he fights, people want to watch. Every time he fights, he can use both hands, southpaw, orthodox. The most talented fighter, I genuinely believe, naturally, that I've seen in my career, possibly. I think with Sean, I've had him here before. I've been here to do a job before. I've had Mark Jeffers lose to Sean quite convincingly. Then he goes in with Ty Mitchell. Ty Mitchell is a phenomenal fighter, and a lot of people believe Sean won that as well. So he's been here over twice with two very, very good fighters. But I don't think he's faced anyone like Gradus yet. And I think this is it's a great fight. I think it's a massive, massive step up for Gradus as well, who wants to be fighting for world titles very, very soon. And he's going to have to do the business. It's a big test for him on a big stage with a big crowd. But yeah, what a fight! I think one of the potential fights of the night.
Sean, obviously, as well, I do just want to touch on stepping up to light heavyweight as well on this one. The power, the weight, none of that makes a difference to you. For you, it's all about experience and IQ, right?
I mean, it's about who show up, I guess. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. I think you didn't really understand what I was saying, but I really want it. It don't matter the weight. I'm bringing it come Saturday night, August 8th. Make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, you're in fight mode already. Even the host is getting mugged off with it all. I love that. All right, Grant, can we get a prediction for Saturday night?
Yeah, the best performance of me, and because I've trained hard for this, and for sure for one win, but we will see, and I will do my best, and we see it Saturday night.
Well, fellas, best of luck. Moving on now to the main event. Now, in December last year, I called it before a British blockbuster. It was a surprise to everyone. Won the result because Troy Williamson was the underdog at that first time round. but also just because how much of an epic fight it actually was. We see the rematch of Troy Williamson and Callum Simpson. I want to go to Callum first. Callum, obviously that first time round, right, you were up on all the cards. The stoppage came in the 10th. Looking back at it, fresh eyes now, new trainer, new camp, it would have been dissected and gone over. What went wrong?
Got caught with a good shot. I got caught too much, let Troy punch me too much. It's not the best idea in a boxing match. Yeah, just got caught with a good shot. I mean, that's boxing. That's boxing, you know. It was Troy's a good fighter, tough fighter, and yeah, just got caught in the 10th with a good shot. Man, that's all down to it. Made 2 mistakes and paid the price for it.
Obviously, you've got a new trainer, who everyone knows, Rob McCracken, world renowned. It's incredible to see him here and have him up on the table with you as well. Why make the change? What was the thing that made you go, that's it, I need something different?
I think when you're winning, and I just won the British European, it's a massive night, so it's easy to not look at the mistakes you're making and just keep on pushing forward. But after the loss, time to sit back, reflect, and realise that some change needs to be made. And I spoke to Rob. We had a sat down for a coffee, had a chat, and went for a training session. Yeah, I thought he was the right man to go to. I'm glad to have an opportunity with him now.
Rob, I want to bring you in and ask a couple of questions there. Obviously the list is absolutely endless, the experience and the fights that you've worked with. What made you want to work with Callum Simpson when you came to you?
He's a nice guy. That's it. He's a nice person.
And beyond that then, what do you see for Callum in terms of, I guess, look, being a nice guy and working hard is one thing, and that's obviously a good attribute, but he's got to be able to perform in the ring, right? So for you, what did you see that you can work with?
He's got ability. He's got good technical ability. He's just got to do things at the right time. He can be more composed. He can move his feet a little bit in and out, a little bit more. He can be better on the inside. He can not sit in front of people when he's fighting on the inside. Watch the fight back a few times. And listen, Troy Williamson's, he's a really good fighter. There's no two ways about it. And me and Callum spoke. Callum's 100% wants to fight Troy. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to come back with an easy opponent and then fight Troy. He's 100%. He wants to fight Troy. I'm sure Troy wants to fight Callum as well. I know Troy for a long time. Excellent fighter, world-class potential. Callum Simpson, I feel, has world-class potential as well. They're both going to go at it Saturday night. It's who fulfills that on Saturday night and moves forward. I think both fighters are excellent, but the first thing I touched on was Callum Simpson's a nice person, which is usually important when you're working with a boxer over a period of months, years. It's crucial, and obviously there's a connection and there's a bond. There's an age difference that sometimes impedes on that, but I don't see that happening with Callum. And he respects boxing, he respects Troy, and he understands the position he's in, but obviously he believes in himself, I believe in him. I think he's going to be a fantastic fight Saturday night. Troy will come with his A game because he's an excellent fighter, and I feel Callum Simpson will be an excellent fighter on Saturday night, and he'll be fantastic for everybody watching.
Thank you, Rob. Troy, I'm going to come over to you now. I mean, of course, this is a big switch up for any fighter heading into a big bout like this to change their training team. Obviously, Callum's done just that, got a new head coach and a whole new setup. For you, do you think it's enough, or do you think that one camp isn't enough and it's just going to be repeat?
I don't think there's enough. He's with a great team, with Rob and Lucci. I respect them a lot. Obviously, I was with them many years when I was boxing for Team GB, so I know what they're all about. Great coaches, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
We've heard about it a lot. You spoke about how you've been frustrated by certain things. Yeah, obviously, Callum Simpson was a huge name to sort of add to your record, and you've got that. But you feel like you've been held back from world title opportunities and pushing on with your career. Has that frustration kind of fueled the camp a little bit?
At the time, I was frustrated, but we're here now. A couple of days away from the fight, this is all that matters now.
Obviously, this is all that matters moving forward. You need to stay locked in, zeroed in. This isn't some sort of gimme fight. It's Callum Simpson, and it is a tough fight. But once this fight happens on Saturday, if or when you win, you know, depending on how you're feeling and what you believe, what are the next steps for you? What are the goals you want to push to?
When I beat Callum on Saturday night, I want my world title shot, and I do believe by the end of 2026 I'll be a world champion.
Confidence. We're going to chat to your trainer here, Jordan Williams. Jordan, of course, like I said, heading into that 10th round, Callum was up on the cards. Was that something that you took into camp this time, something that you was aware of, or did you think, no, even in that first fight, you knew that stoppage was always going to come?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think, look at the way Troy came back to the corner the round before, came back with his arms up. Us as a team saying Callum was tiring. But yeah, listen, for this fight, we are training we have trained for the best version of Callum. Like, we've been away for 10 weeks, it's been sparring elite level fighters, so we definitely took this very seriously, but I think inevitably at the end of this year, Troy will become a world champion, and I think it'll be one of the best British boxing stories of all time. Like, from 4 back-to-back losses, English, British, Commonwealth, European, world, in the space of 2 years, I think it'll be phenomenal, and that ultimately is the goal for us.
We saw Troy saying that he's punching harder, he's faster, fitter than he's ever been. What's been the ingredient, what's been the secret in this camp that's put you guys in a position where Troy's better than ever?
No comment.
No comment. There you go. There you go. Callum, I want to go to you one more time. A lot has been made about the weight. From Troy said it to you, we've seen it in comments and people surrounding it. I'll just ask you straight out, how are you thinking? How has the weight gone? How are we looking for Saturday?
Yeah, I don't know why people make an issue of my weight. I don't know who said it or for what reason, but you know, my last 9 fights I've done super middleweight. Before that I've done super middleweight. You know, I won the European, British, Commonwealth, defended it multiple times. For my last 9 fights I've been at least 10 rounders. I've gone the 12 rounds, 10 rounds multiple times, come on stronger in the last few rounds, got stoppage in the last few rounds, so I don't know why anyone make the issue of me making the weight, but yeah, to your question, I'm feeling great, mate, I'm feeling great.
So we'd like to hear. Troy, why do you think the weight's such an issue for Callum?
Because I've been there, done it, worn a t-shirt too many times when I used to box at 154. We all say it as fighters, we do the weight great, it's been the best camp I've had. Like, we're not going to come out and give my opponent an advantage by saying, oh, I'm dying at the weight, I'm really struggling. You're not going to say it. There's no secret that he struggles to make the weight. Look at the size of him. Look at the size of me making 11 stone. It was hard work, really hard work. So yeah, I believe he struggles to make weight, that's it.
Obviously, Callum believes he rights the wrongs from December. Why do you believe that it's repeat, not revenge, when it comes to Saturday night?
So I'm the better fighter. So I've got to say I'm the better fighter.
And Callum, the same question to you. Why do you think that you do right the wrongs on Saturday?
What he thinks is better than me, I think I'm better than him. We'll find out Saturday night.
There we go. Exciting times. I do just want to ask one more question to Ben. Ben, obviously, I just want to say this is a huge moment for Boxer, the partnership with Dazn, a monster of a first event to kick off with. How significant is this event for Boxer's future, and what can we expect moving forward?
I think it's big for British boxing. I think we want to see British fights selling out arenas all up and down the country. There's not enough of it going on at the moment, and that's the priority, and that should be the priority for all British promoters. So it's a start of how we mean to go on. It's a massive night. Big nights will still continue on the BBC as well, and it'll be a big end to the year. But this is a real fight. Both guys, by the way, have done it the hard way. Callum Simpson I met when he was fighting on small ball shows. He's gone on and fought every title, had to fight for everything, built the most phenomenal fan base. And we know about Troy and the losses that he's come back with. They are 2 proper fighters, 2 guys going for it, 2 guys with world-class potential, as we've said. And the fans are in for a treat on Saturday night.
Troy Williamson, Callum Simpson, the rematch this Saturday, live and exclusive on Dazn. I want to say a huge thank you to all the media for turning out today. Thank you very much. We are going to get the fight
fighters to face off now. So bear with us, we're going to move a few bits, and we'll see you in a second. Thank you very much.